You're welcome. This is how the interface of your Benime will look like. Then you go there to choose your canvas size because of where you want to maybe post the video to. It could be a YouTube, it could be Instagram. So I will choose that size. The next thing that you want to do now is that you name your the title of your movie. Okay, I want to name this photosynthesis. Then you click start, then it brings you to this page. You can come to background to change the color of your background, but I want it white. Okay, so I go to my sticker, then I go to image, I go to add image. So that three dots icon there, I go there to pick. Okay, these are my image. I'm going to start picking from the images I want to use. I want to use this particular image, so I will reposition it well and make sure it fits where I want to use it. So I come down here to increase the size of my image. I want to increase the size. Okay, that's good. Then I want to click this check button. Let's wait for that. I want to click the check button so it brings me back here. Then I want to add a text to this my image. You are going to see I already have my copy and paste text that I want to use. Then I will click on insert. Then you are going to see this way. When you see this way, you are going to see some of the feature that will come right down here. So what I want to trying to do in this size is that I want to make sure it fits the side, the other side of my wall, so that it can show this way. I may decide to change the color of this text. I would like to change the color to green because I'm obviously talking about something green. So I'm going to click that black icon that I'm seeing because it is showing that my text is black. I'm going to change it to green. Can you see that? So there are deep green colors and all of that. I don't want that. I want a deeper green. Then I'm going to scroll backward and choose darker green. So can you see? Then I will select that. After doing that, okay, I like it this way. I love it this way. The next thing that I want to do now, I can make sure that it is aligned at the center. That's why I picked my middle. If I want to change how this my text is being written, so beside that color I choose this, see that A sign. So I want to choose different colors, I mean different styles of my writing. I decided to choose this, and it's, it looks more superb there. After doing that, you check the mark button. Just click on the mark, tap the mark button, the mark icon there. So it means that you have finished this first scene. If you want to proceed to other scene, this plus button, you press it, it will give you another scene. So in the other scene, I still want to add another thing. So maybe, for example, I want to add another thing and another sentences. I'm going to repeat what I've done in the first scene, but this time around, this is what I want. This is what I want this time around. This the images I want. So don't forget, I will enlarge the size of my image. I want to enlarge the size of my image. Okay. Then after doing that, I click on my check mark button. Then I'll go back to where I'm going to write my text and do all of that. So that's the text I want to use. I'm going to increase the sizes as well as I did in the first scene. So I want to increase the size, and as well I want to change the text. This is my fourth scene I am arranging here. This is my fourth scene. Now let me show you how you can change the background of your scene. That three icon that you are seeing there, just click on it. Each scene, each scene, that's a background. Click on the background, and then you are going to see select background. So I can decide to go and change my background to look like this. I want to use this, so I'm using my hand to just make it you cover all of these things. So click your OK button. Can you see that the background have changed to that thing? I want it to be like that. So I may decide to change the color of my text as well. Okay, you know it was green before. I actually changed it to white, but this green is not befitting. I'll still have to change it back to white. As for here, you can decide to add music or voiceover to your work. You can decide to add music or voiceover. So here I'm adding a voiceover of what I'm writing in the world of science, even the tiniest discoveries. So I'm adding a voiceover. As it is writing it, am I adding the voiceover? But I made a mistake which you shouldn't make. Try to do the writing, to do the text first before you paste the picture, so that you will not have to wait. Try to make your text, write your text before you go and bring the image you want to use. I think that message is very important. The next thing that I want to teach you here is the duration of your text. Do you want to just write and you don't want people to see what you are writing? It has written it and the viewer is not able to read it. This is where you are going to put time. So for these short words now, you can try as much as possible to make it, maybe this is 0.3 seconds, 0.3.7 seconds rather. You can change it to like maybe 5 seconds, and this pause is when it's going to stay before it go to the next scene. You can make that one to maybe 0.4 seconds depending on the amount of text that you have. So if it is something you can read for that duration, it is okay. So you can just keep going there to change the time. You yourself read it when it is writing it. Are you able to read it before it finish writing it? So that information is very important. Now, it is very important to make mention of this. You see that Benime watermark you are seeing there, you don't want it to be there. So what you would need to do is to click up the Benime watermark. You will have something like this. Wait patiently till this watch ad bring its blue icon. Then you are going to watch an ad. When you watch an ad, that icon is going to automatically delete. You see there you have 28 seconds, 26 seconds. You have to wait till the seconds actually elapse. Then you can now go on to save your work. So also, if you decide to add a background to your scene, the background might have covered the Benime watermark, and of course you won't need to go and watch any ad to delete. You have to delete each scene, each Benime on each scene. Don't forget that. So see all that, because I added background, so I don't have any Benime watermark any, so nobody will know that maybe I do this work, I make this work in the Benime application. So it's very important for you to know that. The next thing you want to do right now is that you want to save your project. That icon, you try to tap on that icon up there. Then do you want to save your movie? Yes. Then click on that back button icon. Then click on that lower icon I'm going to be showing you. Then you can see this is our work over here. So I do not want to share. If you want to share, but I want to save to my gallery. Can you see that 3 button icon? Save to my, it's already saved to my gallery like this. So I am done with my work. I almost forget this. The last thing that I needed to explain is this and icon, which shows it's the one that is going to be helping you to write all of those things. But in my case, I don't even want any and to write it. So I'll just pick this, that and crossed. So it means when my text is reading or when it is showing, no hand is going to help me write it. You can decide to choose feather for yours and anything. There is also one important features in sticker that I'm going to show you now. So go to this sticker. You can see all of those things up there. You can, if you want to use any shape, if you want to import any recent thing, if you want to import anything business, if you just click on those images, it's going to drop on your work and you can always make use of it. That's the importance of giving you this Benime Pro. In those versions that are not professional versions, that are that are not professional version, you are not going to see all of these things. It will be locked. But the opportunity you are seeing is that I gave you the Pro and you can all see all of these features to use.